Say, Lord, here I am, use me. I know you're not looking for perfect people. You're looking for available ones, Lord. I will go.
Every Sunday, thousands flock to Hillsong Church in New York City. But this church is in no way traditional, complete with strobe lights, concert-like worship, and an unconventional leader in Pastor Carl Lentz. The 35-year-old pastor looks more like a rock star than a man of the cloth, donning leather jackets and jeans instead of a suit and tie. His message is also out of the box.
Our church is awesome. I love it. I always say it's extremely imperfect, and that's why everybody fits in. One time somebody was like, I don't come to church because there's a lot of hypocrites. I'm like, well, we got room for one more.
Hillsong is located inside a nightclub and attracts everyday New Yorkers, musicians, NBA players, and young celebrities.
Our church is about trying to get people to experience the power of God as fast as possible. So you're not going to come in and see a lot of stuff. The only thing that changes people's lives is the power of the Holy Spirit. So young people love it.
Pop icon Justin Bieber, who's been making headlines lately not for his music but for his run-ins with the law, visited Lentz's church last year. He even tweeted about the service, saying, "Love to my guy at Carl Lentz NYC for that amazing sermon at church this morning. Love you, man. I broke down today." There are now reports that Bieber is planning to be baptized by Lentz's church.
I love Justin. He's a good kid. He's trying to figure this out. His behavior, he's figuring it out. Like, what should we do? You tell me what we should, like, people who are like, is he even a Christian? With Justin, I always tell people, I'm like, grace and acceptance does not mean approval. I can accept you as a human being and not approve of your actions. That's how we've been loved. We love because we were first loved. With Justin, it's not my job to be his police officer or his regular. It's my job to be a friend to him, and that's all I am.
Lentz co-founded the megachurch 2 years ago as an extension of the main Hillsong Church in Sydney, Australia. But Lentz, who has nearly 70,000 followers on Twitter and 59,000 on Instagram, is quick to point out that his church is open to people from all walks of life.
There happens to be people who are famous, so we should be reaching them. There's also people who are not famous. We should be reaching them. So when it comes to celebrities, I always say, yeah, but celebrities are people last time I checked.
But the hipster pastor is not so quick to address moral issues like abortion and homosexuality. During an appearance on Katie Couric, Lentz was asked if he had a moral imperative to speak publicly about controversial issues, to which he answered no, because we try to be like Jesus. He told CBN News he doesn't want to make blanket statements about morality, preferring instead to have conversations that can build bridges.
Homosexuality is something right now that people are really looking at, and I would rather talk to these people on my own and walk it out like I would anybody else than make a big, bold statement in the papers where somebody who's already ostracized. I hate it when I talk to someone who has a preconceived notion of what I'm going to say or do, and I don't think it's fair. So I just respectfully decline to answer it in most forums.
For that and more, he has critics, which he says help make him better.
I don't have it all together, and there are areas of my life where I'm trying to do better as well, and I'm trying to handle criticism better. I'm sensitive, and I often want to be understood, which is a problem if you're a Christian. I'm going to take it on board, and I'll do my best to walk with it humbly and say, like, I never write criticism off. Most people who criticize us, they simply do not know us.
With a growing church and his name among the stars, many ask if Carl Lentz is the next big thing in Christianity. To that, he simply says,
I know me, so I don't think so. I don't think we need another big thing. I think we had a big thing, which was the cross on Calvary. I think that's the only big thing needed. I think I'm a small thing used by a big God, and we'll let people say what they want to say, because if you start living off the praises of people, you'll die from the criticism as well. So we live right in the middle.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News.